Hello and happy Monday. It is time for this week's Mindfulness Monday tip, exercise, and journaling prompt. You are watching Mindfulness Monday, episode 16 with me, Nina Soden, the redheaded author. Today we're going to talk about how to savor the positive experiences in your daily life. I've got 4 tips for you today. They are to show joy, celebrate joy, talk about joy, and remember joy. So let's get into each of those a little bit more. So the first tip to savor the positive experiences in your daily life is to show your joy. The physical act of showing your joy through things like smiling, jumping, dancing, fist pumping, doing a backflip, if you can do that, I cannot, or whatever your physical release is. Whatever that physical release is, that immediate release of joy. Doing that can increase that feeling of joy and reduce stress. Don't keep it inside. Let that out. Express it. Share it. Spread the joy around. When you show joy through a smile, it spreads the joy to other people, all of those people around you. So why wouldn't you want to do that? All right, tip number 2 is to celebrate your joy. Whether it's your moment or somebody else's, take the time to celebrate those joyful moments throughout your daily life and the life all around you. This can be done through a hug, sending somebody a card to congratulate them for this or that, or maybe it's throwing a party with your closest friends or family. Celebrate those things like homecomings and birthdays and reunions and even just, I don't know, a Friday? Why not? The point is to celebrate all of those moments. All too often, these little joyful moments that are worth celebrating just slip right past us because we don't give them the time of day that they should get. So take the time and recognize them and celebrate them when they happen. Don't let them pass you by. All right, tip number 3 is talk about your joy. So when someone asks you, how are you doing? Or what have you been up to? Or how was your day? Instead of saying, fine, not much, it was all right, take time and try and remember the small things that happened throughout your day. The small things, maybe it was a little compliment you got from your boss. Maybe it was an accomplishment, like you finished something that was important to you. Those small things that we don't usually say, because we usually just say, fine, it was okay, it was great, it was whatever. Those things that we don't usually talk about need to be talked about. I get it. You don't want to sound like you're bragging. Oh, I did this, I'm great, woohoo, I'm amazing. No, but you should celebrate them and you should talk about them. All of these things, big or small, are part of your daily life and they count as part of the script that makes you who you are and that makes up the story of your life. If you don't celebrate them, if you don't talk about them, then you run the risk of missing their importance. So share these moments with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your coworkers even. But you also want to make sure that you are taking time to listen to them. So when you share a special moment that has happened in your life, make sure you also ask that person what's happening in their life and take the time to really listen and engage with that person about their story as well. All right, tip number 4 to savoring the positive experiences in your daily life is remember your joy. Okay, we all have bad days. hard times and moments of depression or just sadness. It's going to happen. It's life, and life isn't always rainbows and butterflies. So in these times of depression and sadness, it is important to remember the joy we have in our life, the joy that we have experienced in our past, things that truly make us happy. So these moments where joy is lacking, remember the times when joy was abundant in your life. I like to say, keep a joy journal. All right, I am a journaler and I absolutely love lists. So a joy journal includes the things that make you happy. It's like a really big long list of joy. So in those moments where you aren't feeling particularly joyful or happy, you can pull out that joy journal and read that list. And it may be something as little as your child's laugh or the promotion you got at work. It does not matter. Read over that list, and remembering those things that made you happy will help to bring that joy back into your life when you could use it the most. All right, that is my tip for this week's Mindfulness Monday. Now let's talk about your exercise. Today's exercise is talk about your joy. That was one of our tips, remember? So I'd like you to, with a close friend or a loved one that you trust, that you feel comfortable with, start a conversation by asking the question, what makes you really happy? Take the time to listen to their answer and engage in dialogue, in an open, honest dialogue with them about their joy. Make sure that you also share your experiences that you've had and the memories that you hold that bring you the most joy as well, okay? Oftentimes when we first start talking about these types of things, it can be a little constrained, a little uncomfortable. Just make sure that you open yourself up to the conversation and to the idea of talking about joy. Don't hold back. Make sure that you pick somebody that you are very comfortable with and who you think will also be comfortable in this exercise as well. All right, the journaling prompt is to write down what makes you happy and how did this experience of talking about your joy make you feel. And remember, the more you do it, the more comfortable you will get at it. All right, start your joy journal today. Write down 3 things that make you happy, and then write down, just for the fun of it, how the talking about your joy experience went for you. That is Mindfulness Monday, episode 16. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you click like and share this video with your friends. I'm here every Monday for Mindfulness Monday, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. All right, everybody, have a great day, and until next time, stay mindful.